to view this content. Let me just check this is live now. So just as a quick little thing, if you guys want to follow us on YouTube, if you're not doing so already, make sure you follow us. It's youtube.com and then search for YouTube, right? Or search for Lumi Wealth, our company name. I shared with you the link. It's www.youtube.com/@LumiWealth. We post a lot of free content here. And as you can see, basically our live sessions right here. Right, so you can actually follow us here. There we go. There's our live session. So if you guys want to watch through YouTube, you guys can do so that way as well. You could type in comments and all that kind of stuff if you need to. All right. Awesome. Great. So make sure you follow us on YouTube and all that. But I hope you guys are excited. This is, we just launched a brand new product I'm really excited to take you guys through. It's brand new. We just started this thing very, very recently, and we've been getting some very, very good feedback about it. So I'm very excited to show you guys. If you have not been using it yet, where have you been? This has basically completely changed the game. Everything that we used to do for building bots has been completely flipped on its head. I can tell you, for example, we have our building sessions every week where we build bots live every Tuesday. And for example, yesterday we built 2 new bots, and let me log in here to show you what those look like to give you an idea of some things that are possible. Okay, so you go into here. Let me go into the bots that we created. So you created 2 bots yesterday that I could actually show you. We could reproduce them today if you want. They're very, very simple to make. Literally takes seconds to build something like this. We built 2 bots yesterday. We built a biotech FDA strategy that looks for companies that are probably going to get approved by the FDA soon. So basically uses Grok's API. If you're not familiar with Grok it's basically the API, the ChatGPT type thing for Twitter or X. So you could search news and things like that. So we built a biotech trading bot yesterday. Literally took us about 5 minutes to build this thing. It really just was all about thinking through how to actually build it. There's no coding involved whatsoever. We also built another bot yesterday that trades after hours news. So for example, when news comes out about a company, let's say earnings announcements, things like that, we have this bot that could trade for us. So I'll show you basically how we were able to build these bots. I'll show you a couple of different things here. This one didn't trade yet today, but we'll trade basically after hours when if any news comes out that Twitter basically thinks is going to impact the stock. So we're able to build those 2 strategies. Literally took us minutes to do it. We've also built a bunch of other stuff. We've been building bots every week. It's literally taking us seconds to build these things, literally. We built another one recently that, where is this one? That trades put credit spreads. That one was also very, very quick for us to build that out. We built a swing trader for TQQQ. This one's been performing pretty damn well so far. It's a good start. But yeah, so it's really, really easy for us to build bots. And let me basically show you guys how to do that. Before we get started, do you guys have any questions? I hope you guys are very excited. The first time I ever saw this AI builder working, it blew my mind. I literally almost fell out of my chair. I couldn't believe what it was doing. It's pretty wild what's possible. And not only that, but also ChatGPT, OpenAI is providing the AI capabilities for us. So we're keep making this thing better and better and better. For example, last weekend, they released O3 Mini. We added that to our AI bot builder, and it got all of a sudden a lot faster. It got something like 2 times smarter, 5 times faster, and allows us to give it more details and this in general, really amazing stuff. Cool. So let me show you guys how to use this thing and how you can go about getting into this, right? So first of all, you should check out BotSpot.trade. I'm going to share that with you guys here in the chat. I'm going to share this also in YouTube if that's where you guys are following from. Crush says, hi, Rob. Hey, Crush. I can't actually share this link for some reason. probably because I'm not logged in as the right person or something like that. I don't know why I cannot. Oh, there it is. Okay, here's the chat. Crush if you want to go. There's botspot.trade. It is not .com, it is .trade. Botspot.com is bot making company out of Denmark or something like that. They make something completely different. So if you find some weird stuff there, then know that you need to search for botspot.trade or type that in. But basically, once you come to this website, first thing you'll see is our algorithms. So here's a bunch of algorithms that we've been running, right? Some of them we've been running for a while. If you've been with us for a while, you'll find these familiar. Diversified leverage, for example, I've been running this with real money for over 2 years now. It's up 51% since I started using it. I have $5,000 in the account, $5,329.43 to be specific. If you guys want to look at my account, you can literally do this on a minute by minute basis. Here's a 2-year chart. You can also switch over to a 24-hour chart. This is exactly what happened to my account today. You could track it literally hour by hour and see exactly what happened. You can also see everything that this strategy owns. So it's very easy for you guys to actually track our strategies, right? Which means that you could track, a bunch of different strategies that we have here. These are one of our Condor strategies. We have our Pelosi trading bot. This one's been doing quite well. That basically copies Nancy Pelosi, up 14% since we started it. Another bot that I find really, really interesting and I actually want to put more money into is our Alpha Pick Strong Buy. I'm going to show you one that's been running for longer. This one is up 31% since we started it. And we could also, what we've added to this website is you could see basically versus the benchmark, right? So here, not only does it show you that we're up 31%, but that we're also doing a heck of a lot better than the S&P 500. So here, for example, as an account, they start at 100,000. This is paper trading money. We also have the real money one in here too, if you want to see that. It's just been running for less time. So I want to show this one because it has a longer track record, but you can feel free to poke around the website. You can actually see all this stuff. If you go here on the website, you can see that our portfolio started at $100,000 for this bot. And assuming we put also $100,000 into S&P and how it's grown over time. In gray is S&P, in green is our bot. And you can see here that we're up to 129,000, whereas S&P would have only gotten you to 107,000. Right? You can see that in the little box right there. So significantly outperforming the market. Really good stuff. So you can check out our bots there if you want to just see how our bots are performing. Not only it's also not only the bots that we're running, but we also have other people's bots. So for example, if we click into this one, this is one of our clients as well, FL Beach Bean. He is running the Alpha Pigs bot as well. So far, just got started, but you can actually track his account too if you want to do that, right? So this is meant to be very collaborative. Not only can you see the bots that we're running, but you can also see things that our clients are running. And if you want to share your own bots on here, you could do that too. So basically, it's meant to be this very collaborative way of sharing bots and seeing what everyone else is up to, right? So that's the first thing about this experience here. Once you create an account in here, you can also go into My Bots and you can actually add your own bot and track it as well. I could show you basically how to do that. You'd click Add Bot. You'd click Add Bot and then give it a name, right? So let's say I want to say this is an Alpha Pix bot, right? Test bot, right? Let's say I want to do that. Trading mode is it paper trading or real money? I'll click Add Bot. I'm getting maximum bots reach for mine. Normally once you do that, this will kick you over to another page that will show you essentially your API key that you can copy in and that can help you track your bots. So for those of you that are running LumiBot already, you can do that and you can actually track your bots. There's some details behind that there. All right, cool. So that's the first part of our website. You guys have been asking for this for a very long time. I hope you guys are very happy with where we're at. But basically, very excited with this new launch so far. But I'm going to show you something a lot more interesting than just this. Something that I literally have not seen anywhere else on the internet. It's brand new. So I'm very excited to show you that. But before we get into that, before we get into our bot builder, I want to ask, do you guys have any questions so far about anything that you see? And make sure you go to this website. It's mobile compatible, by the way. Everything that we build here is meant to be on your phone as well, right? So this is not just on your website, on this website, but it is also meant to be not just on desktop, it's also meant to be on your phone. Okay. Right. Well, if you guys do have questions throughout this entire process, feel free to type it in. You guys can type into YouTube if that's where you're watching from. You can also type into the chat as well. I'm monitoring both of them. Or, if you're on Zoom, feel free to just turn on your microphone. You could literally just do that, and we can have a conversation there. All right. Okay. So let me show you guys what you have all been waiting for. Okay. This is something that we spent a lot of time building out, and I'm very proud to show this thing off. It's wild what it's able to accomplish. Just as a side note, if you guys want to follow along, the way that you do that, you go botspot.trade, you'd click on create a strategy using AI. When you click on that, you're going to hit this page right here. Okay. This is for our starter plan, which we have recently made a lot cheaper. We made it cheaper specifically for this website. It's now a self-serve option for starter plans. So if you want to get in and start playing around with our tools, play around with BotSpot, use the AI, this is what you're going to do. There's a 30-day free trial. And for any of you that sign up in the next hour, I've set this up so that if you sign up in the next hour, so meaning right now I'm in Texas on Houston time, it's 3:16 p.m. If you guys sign up before we finish this webinar at 4:15 p.m., we have this logged in our database. We can see what time you signed up. If you sign up during that time, we're going to give you double the AI credits. Okay, so make sure you guys sign up. If you sign up now, within the next hour, within the length of this webinar, you're going to get double the AI credits simply because you picked to sign up right now. And when you do sign up, it is a free trial. So there's literally nothing to lose here. You'll click on the button, 30 days free. This is from Stripe. You can make it very easy, pay with link, all that kind of stuff. It's really easy to enter in your credit card information. It's literally from Stripe. Everything's super secure. Everything's done properly. You could just fill in your credit cards with this link button. I think there's also an Apple Pay that comes up and a Google Pay that comes up. So it really makes it very easy for you. Costs you $0 for 30 days. If you hate it, you can cancel. It's very easy for you to cancel. That's not something that's going to be very difficult at all. You could literally click the link and cancel. But if you do sign up within the next hour, we will give you double the AI credits for the life of your account. All right. So if you're going to sign up, now is a very good time to do it. Okay. So Jeff asked, what do AI credits get you? And that is a very good question. Okay. So let me show you what it is. Okay. So let's say I'm in here. I'm on a paid account now. Right. I'm going to click on create a strategy using AI. Okay. So I'm going to click on that. Okay. Now I have my credits maxed out, which I didn't realize would happen. If you guys give me one quick second here, I need to fix my account. A little bit of a technical glitch here. We're making some improvements to the way that our login process works. So my credits got reset, but let me do this again here. I'm going to give myself more credits right now so that I can actually show this demo to you. So let me go into my user. 1 second here. And then I'm going to give myself more credits. The perks of running this company is that we get to use a lot of these credits. They're very, very cool. Let me test now to make sure that this is working. Perfect. Okay, great. Okay, so let me share my screen again. There you go. Okay. So here is the AI bot builder. Okay, I've given myself more credits. This is what I mean by double the credits. Okay, you see down here, every 7 days, you get right now 10 credits per week when you sign up. Okay, and essentially what you're able to do is you're able to use the AI to produce things for you. Okay. So let's say we want to build a trading strategy. For those of you guys that have been part of our education stuff for a while now, you'll know that it does take quite a bit of effort to build out a trading bot, right? Some of you took our courses for many months, learned how to do some of the basics. Now a lot of that stuff is literally can take just seconds. Okay, so here we have a couple of examples. This is structured a lot like ChatGPT. Todd asks, how does BotSpot trade integrate with the all access plan? With the all access plan, you get access to this as well. So Todd, if you're part of the all access plan, which I think you are, let me know and we'll give you access manually. We're still working on kind of our payment system, all doing it together, so we have to do it manually. So if you are a pro plan subscriber, or if you are an all access plan subscriber, then you will get access to this page. And not only do you get access, but you also get more credits than usual. We give less credits to starter plan members, more credits to pro plan, and the most to all access plan members. So you'll have a ton of credits to play around with on the all access plan, right? And that goes for anyone else who's on the pro plan or all access plan. Okay, so let me show you how this works, okay? Oh, screen share again, for some reason it went away. 1 second here. Why did that pause? I clicked the button. Do this again. Okay, there you go. Okay, so this is essentially kind of like a ChatGPT type interface. For those of you that have used ChatGPT, I'm assuming most of you, if not all of you, you can go to ChatGPT and you can ask it pretty much whatever the heck you want, right? In this case, we can ask it to build bots for us. Okay, instead of ChatGPT, which is this general thing, if you've ever tried to build a bot with ChatGPT, you know how problematic it is. There's a lot of issues with ChatGPT making bots. And I know this because a lot of you guys have come to me about this. I went to this ChatGPT, as smart as it's getting, it still cannot build trading bots. And I think it will be a very long time before it's able to do that, right? So you go to ChatGPT, basically you'll type this stuff in, and sorry, it's a bit loud here. Essentially when you type in to ChatGPT, you could get it to build stuff for you. You'll have problems with ChatGPT because it can't build these strategies for you. But what we've done is we've trained an AI specifically to be very good at building trading bots. It's a proprietary thing that we've done. We've been spending a lot of time on this. We've trained the AI. We've shown it a lot of example code. We've shown it a lot of things that we've worked on and made sure that this thing is building things the way that it should be, properly and properly structured for you, so it's easy to use right out of the box. Okay. So when you come to this page and you go to create a bot, you can say things like this. Here's a couple of different ideas, right? You could say, for example, I want a bot that trades SPY using RSI. If RSI is less than 30, then buy. If RSI is greater than 70, then sell, right? Very typical bot that will use basically indicators to trade, right? You could also do something like, I want a bot that invests in the top 10 S&P 500 stocks by momentum, changing symbols once every 6 months. If you want to build something like that, like a momentum trading bot. Or you could do something like this. You could say, I want a bot that trades TQQQ based on a moving average filter, only buy if the moving average is rising, for example, right? There's also ones, for example, yesterday we ran through a couple other bots. We asked it, and I'll show you this in a second. We asked it, make a bot that trades biotech companies using a prompt like, what drugs from small biotech companies are expected to get FDA approval soon and have big stock market potential, right? We asked it to do that and continued actually a bit more. And it was able to produce that for you, right? So let me show you how that actually works. So let's click on one of the more basic examples. We'll say, I want a bot that trades SPY using RSI. If RSI is less than 30, then buy. If RSI is greater than 70, then sell. Okay? You can actually edit this. This is text here, right? You can actually change kind of what it says, and then you can hit generate strategy. Okay? So let's hit generate strategy, and let's see what it produces here. Give it a couple seconds. For those of you that have been using this, you'll notice that this is actually a lot faster now. It took about 12 seconds to generate this code. Beautiful working code here for LumiBot. This code will work right now, and I'll show you exactly even how to use this code right now if you go through it, okay? So here is essentially LumiBot code. This is all Python code that was written by this bot from scratch. This is not code that we've created beforehand. We could have just as easily told it to do something completely different, and it would have done it, and we'll get to that in a second. It even puts out a strategy description, says this strategy trades SPY using the RSI indicator. It calculates the RSI for the SPY asset using historical daily closing prices. If the RSI is below 30, it buys SPY. If the RSI is above 70, it sells SPY. Note, this strategy is for illustrative purposes only and must not be treated as financial advice. Sure. Okay. It even tells us what query we did. It gives us parameters that we can modify if we wanted to, or we could just tell the AI to do it. It tells us here how it's calculating RSI. It has on trading iteration that could actually run this stuff. For those of you that are familiar with how LumiBot works, essentially it's built out all the code here, automatically getting cash, checking the price, placing the orders. All that stuff is automatically done for us. Okay. Now, if I want to take this code, what I could do is I can go into Replit. Okay. For those of you guys that are familiar with it. And actually, let me share with you one more thing they might find very useful. We're writing a blog basically on everything that I'm doing right now. lumiwealth.com/blog. I want to share with you guys that blog so that if you actually want to go through this, if if I'm going through it a bit too quickly, or if you want to review essentially what I'm doing, here's a blog that we're writing that will go over all this stuff. Jeff asks, can trade futures like NQ? Not yet, but we're adding that functionality very soon. We will be adding in futures trading capability soon. All right, so here we have a blog that's basically explaining the same thing. Step 1, sign up for the free trial. Step 2, generate the strategy. And then now we're going to go to step 3, create an account with Replit, and we want to copy the code over here. So I'm going to go to Replit here. I'm going to create a brand new bot. We'll call this whatever, right? All I need to do is copy this code from Replit. I don't have to write any code. I could literally just copy it, paste it into here, and then I'm just going to tell it that I want to do back testing. So I'm going to go to my secrets. I'm going to say, is back testing false? Or sorry, true. Okay, and then we hit run. And we give it a little bit of time, and this thing will automatically back test for us, and you'll see that strategy that that was there. And Jeff asks, can it understand ICT concepts? Yes, it can. You will have to give it the concept itself, though. So if you want to get it to trade ICT, simply get a description of that concept in words, someone who wrote out how it works, copy and paste it, and you can put it right into here, and it should be able to produce that bot for you. Okay. It's very powerful. I've seen people put in some pretty crazy stuff into this, and it's able to produce those bots. So it's really, honestly, sign up for a free trial. Feel free to play around with it, but it has some pretty crazy capabilities. Okay. So there you go. All I did was copy the code over. I didn't write a single line of code. I simply said, copy the code, said it is back testing. And now we have the back test that was created. Let me show you what this back test looks like. Okay, here's our tear sheet. I'm going to download this. And there we go. Here's our bot. Not a very good performing bot, I must say, but a working bot, right? So there we go. We have our trading bot that trades based off of RSI, automatically created. We didn't have to do anything in terms of coding. It automatically created this bot for us, all right? Very cool. Let's say now this bot isn't that great. Okay, I don't really like this bot. Let's say I want to change it. Okay, now I could further refine this bot. It's not only a one-shot thing. You're able to actually change it, right? So let's say I go in here and I want to change this thing, I will go in and say, you know what, never mind. I don't want to use RSI anymore. Instead, let's make it trade using the 200-day moving average. If we are above the 200-day moving average, buy. Otherwise, sell and hold cash instead. Okay. We say otherwise sell. All right. Okay. Also, instead of SPY, let's use TQQQ to trade. Right. This is essentially our swing trading bot. Okay. We have this running on our website on BotSpot. You can actually see how it's been doing. I'm basically producing this bot here that we ran very recently. Literally, that's all it took for us to create this bot, this TQQQ swing trader. This is a bot that we've been running for about a day now. It's done so far quite well, but the back tests are really good. Let me show you this. This is now going to be basically a TQQQ swing trader. All I did was tell it in plain English what I wanted it to do. I'm going to copy this code over. I'm going to go into here, change my code out in Replit. And then I'm also going to go back testing start and back testing. Oh, sorry, back testing start. We'll start it in 2010, let's say, or 2012, 01. Okay, and I want this to go back testing end. The end is going to be 2025, 01. Okay. And then we'll hit run again. Okay, that's all I did. Again, plain English. I just changed the back testing dates. Very simple. I didn't write a single line of code. I hope you realize that. I hope you're seeing that. And we're able to see this thing working. Right? Gonna let this thing back test. In a couple seconds while this thing is running. Any questions, guys, so far about how any of this works? If you guys want to try it out, again, we have a free trial going on. Go to botspot.trade, click create a bot with AI, fill in your credit card. You're not going to get charged anything. It's a 30-day free trial. And if you sign up during this webinar right now in this next hour, or it's going to be ending in less than an hour, before this webinar ends, if you guys sign up, we will give you double the AI credits. Notice here, while I'm using this thing, we go through credits. I have 100. I give myself 100 because I run the company. But when you sign up, you're usually going to get 10 credits a week. Okay. If you sign up right now for the free trial, you're going to get double that. We're going to give you 20 credits a week. So that means you could edit a lot more strategies. You could try a lot more things. If it's not working, you could try it over again. If you want to try more concepts, more ideas, you can run that with more credits, literally double the amount of credits. Okay? That's the gift that we're giving to you for signing up during this webinar. Okay, cool. So there we go. This created now this back test. Let me download it. I'm going to open up this back test. I don't think this thing is trading enough. There's let's actually analyze this a little bit here. I made some changes to it yesterday. Yeah, when we look at the trades, what we need to do is we need to tell it, make sure that it's buying the entire account. When you buy TQQQ, make sure that you use all of the cash in the account to purchase the shares, right? Because I'm going to check this here, and I think that's what it's doing. Possible shares. I was checking this here. Shares to buy. Order size is doing something here. order size. Yeah. Yeah. So it decided to basically limit me to 10 shares per purchase. So I'm just going to tell it here, use all the cash, don't limit it to 10 shares. I don't know why I did that. AI does funny things sometimes. So, we just kind of have to tell it that. But it's pretty easy to tell because we can actually look at our trades here and I can see it's not using all the cash, right? And you can see when it's placing trades, only buying 10 at a time, right? So you're able to see that through graphs. We're actually going to improve these graphs as well to make them easier for you to see. That will be available shortly. Actually, that being said, all of this back testing stuff here, this is all going to be done for you automatically too through our website. We're just going to have a little button that you push. All right, let me make sure I have the newest thing. No order size. Use the full account always. Okay. This is why we have these credits for you to be able to redo the strategy, right? Because you could actually go in there, you could see that it was not buying everything. Okay, so if you copy it over, paste it here, hit run. After this, I'm going to set it so that it kind of does that automatically. I don't know. AI sometimes has a mind of its own. You know what I mean? You tell it to do things. You have to be kind of specific about it. All right. So now we're back testing the strat. Actually, to be fair, I didn't tell it to use the full account. It kind of made its own assumptions. Right? I said buy TQQQ. I should have said buy all TQQQ with all the cash we have. That's what I should have said. All right. We'll see this back test. And you'll see why also we're running this swing trader bot on our website, because it is a pretty damn cool bot. The results are actually quite good. Simple but effective. All right, so we're running this back test here. So it'll be done shortly. Any other questions in the meantime, guys? I'm going to check here. I'm checking YouTube as well. If you guys have a question on YouTube, feel free to type it into the chat, and I'll be able to do that for you. I'll be able to answer your questions. Okay. And then after this, I'll also show you how to deploy this bot as well, right? It's very easy to deploy, right? Literally everything is just inside the secrets. Okay, there we go. We have our back test now. There we go. We can go and download this tear sheet. We open this up. Here's our new back test. How's that for a trading algorithm? This literally took us a few seconds to build. Really, the only reason why it even took this long is because I was explaining all these steps. But think about, we built a bot with a 42% average annual return. Really nice metrics here. We got a nice Sharpe ratio, much better than S&P 500. We have a good return over max drawdown. We have a fantastic bot here that honestly I wouldn't mind throwing some cash into. Look at how well it did versus S&P. S&P is all the way down here. Our bot is all the way up here. Over this time period that we said to do it for 10, or I set it for 10 years from beginning of January until today, right? And again, that was just these things here, right? Set back testing start and end, right? I could change those dates very easily if I wanted to, right? And yeah, so we see it over this time period. We could see that over this time period, the S&P did 476%. Our strategy did 8,763%. Amazing. We didn't write a single line of code, not a single line of code. All of this was done using AI. I was able to simply speak to it and tell it what to do, and it built this bot out for me. Right? Okay. The question here is, will there be a replay? Yes, actually, if you go on our YouTube channel, this is exactly what will be available. Go on YouTube, search for Lumi Wealth, and you're going to be able to see it on Lumi. Make sure you follow our YouTube channel, by the way, but this is basically the recording right here. Okay. Right now it's live on YouTube. As soon as it stops being live, you'll be able to just rewatch it. Okay. Another question is, are you going to eventually allow hosting algorithms from BotSpot? Yes, Matt, we are currently working on that. Two new features that we plan to add in very, very soon. We're coming close to having finished. Basically a button here that will allow you to back test. You're not going to have to move it over to Replit. You'll be able to just hit back test here. It'll run for you and do all that for you directly through our website. No copying and pasting needed. They'll be all very easy. And then also when you want to run this bot, it'll be the same thing. You click a button and you'll be able to just run the bot as well. Okay, so that will be available soon. We're simply doing this right now. Joel asks, what about testing on multiple timeframes? What do you mean by that, Joel? If you want to change the time frame, you can literally just change the back testing start and end times here. Or if you mean by different time frames, this one is by default 1 day. I could tell it, literally just type it out, say trade based off of the minute chart, right? It'll automatically make those. There's no point in doing it for a bot like this. It's a swing trading bot. But if you want to do minute level trading, you could say trade throughout the day on a 1 minute basis. I could literally type that out and it'll produce that bot for me. Okay. If you want, for those of you guys, if you have questions like this, sign up and try your queries. You know, if you have an idea in mind, just sign up. It's a 30-day free trial. You get double the credits because you signed up during this webinar, and you guys can just try that out, right? Like if you have an idea, you can literally just go to the website and try it now, right? It takes literally 20 seconds to produce a strategy, sometimes less actually. This one was like 12 seconds, right? But I could tell it, you know, instead of trading on the daily time frame, right, trade on the minute time frame, right? You wouldn't want to do it for a strategy like this, but you could definitely do that. Okay, hit that, refine. And there we go. We'll give it a few more seconds. This thing has really sped up a lot since the new OpenAI. OpenAI is awesome. I love their APIs. Just automatically switched over to 1 minute sleep time. Boom. Okay. So if you want to do that, very, very easy. Literally just tell it in plain English what you want it to do. Okay. So if you have a trading strategy in mind, you guys have some ideas, sign up, go in there, play around with it. We have a bunch of ideas already there for you. We can also do some pretty cool stuff like this. We could build bots that trade based off the news. This will use the Grok API and automatically trade based off of that, right? So let's say these ways, make a bot that trades based on the news, whichever company had really good news today and is trending upwards by a 1 DTE call option on it and sell it at the end of the day. Sell it at 3:45 p.m. Eastern, right? We could say something like that. Make a bot that trades based on the news. Whichever company had good news today and is trending upwards, buy a 1 DTE call option on it and sell it on it in the morning. Only buy before, let's say 11 p.m. Eastern and sell it at 3:45 p.m. Eastern. Boom, generate. It will automatically create a bot for you that checks the news and will trade options for you as well. So Jeff asked, what time frame do you anticipate futures? We're probably going to add that in like the next month or so. We're going to add in futures and options. Yes, I literally just answered your question. Yes, you can trade options. Yes. And we have a few brokers now they could use for options trading. You could trade with Tradier, with Interactive Brokers, and we're adding in Alpaca very shortly. We have someone currently working on that. Okay, so there you go. You can see here, generate this thing, get to the Grok API, and we'll automatically create a query here to the AI. I'm reading through code. It's amazing that it created this. This is insane. Where is this thing? Grok helper. What companies have really good trending news today, right? We can actually run this thing and see how it's doing, right? I think this would be a pretty interesting thing to run. Let me see if I could actually copy this over. Let's see how this bot does. Okay. The market is closed right now. So we might need to tell it, we might need to also say, allow this bot to trade after hours as well. We'll add that in, and then we could actually run this thing, and let's see if it works. It's a pretty complex thing, so we'll see if this thing works on the first go. But everything that I've been doing has been able to do that. So let's see here. I'm going to copy over my Grok API key here. Boom. I'm going to give it my Grok API key. I'm going to give it API keys to Alpaca. If you guys don't know how to do that, you could read our blog. I'm not going to go through it here because it's going to be a little bit too long. But here's some API keys that we could use for Alpaca. This is a broker that we're going to connect to, right? Just with fake money, so you guys can see kind of what it does. And then the key, the secret, I'm going to set back testing to be false. Again, all that stuff, I did that very quickly. We have a blog they can read about. I sent you guys a blog. If you guys want to read this blog, it literally explains to you exactly how to do this step by step. If you need to know how to do this, it's really just filling in API keys. But there we go. We now have this thing here, trades 24/7. Let's take this new code here. We'll put it in, and let's see what it thinks we should trade today. This is not back testing. This is actually trading live. Let's see if this thing works first time around. Seems like it's good. Strategy will check in again at 21:47. So we just have to give it. Bot is running, executing. New trading day flags reset. So it's doing a bunch of stuff here for us. It's pretty damn cool. Candidate selected. Tesla with headline. Tesla announces new Cybertruck production timeline. Market order of 1 Tesla share buy, right? Did not go through. Oh, because some issues with option. We can figure out exactly what this is. Submitted order for 1 buy of a Tesla call option. So it already placed a trade for us. It probably got rejected because the market is closed. That's most likely why. But look at that. It found that Tesla was having some good news today. The Cybertruck production timeline was announced, and it decided to buy some Tesla call options. And this is 226. Today is 225. So it literally followed exactly what we told to do. Didn't write a single line of code. It did something that was able to use AI to trade, and actually traded the option as well. Wild. Literally crazy thing that we could do here. Very, very easy to do with using our BotSpot AI. All right. Cool. What's the blog? Let me share this blog with you here. For those of you, some of you guys might find it easier to just read. Here's the blog. Right, that's a link to the blog of how to use AI to make a profitable trading bot. Right, it basically walks you through everything I did today, step by step. We're actually improving this blog as well. So tomorrow there's going to be some updates to it. So if you refresh your screen. Cool. But yeah, so that's our AI bot builder. That's our new website, botspot.trade. Like I mentioned, if you guys sign up for the free trial before this webinar is over, which we're finishing up right now. So make sure that you sign up. We can give you like an extra 10-minute grace period if you guys just want to pay attention now. But make sure you sign up now, because if you guys sign up right now, we'll give you double the AI credits for free, and you will be able to do twice as many things for the life of it, right? That also goes for if you guys want to sign up for our pro plan or all access plan, we will honor that commitment as well. if you guys sign up to a pro plan, not only are you going to get all this, but you're also going to get a chance to join us on our live sessions that we do every Tuesday. We're going to be doing a live class on how to use this bot builder in much more detail. This is a short webinar. We're doing this 45 minutes right now, but we're going to go in detail on how to do all this stuff in a live class starting in March. If you join our pro plan, you can get access to that. So let me just remind you guys of what's available on our lumiwealth.com website. If you scroll down here on lumiwealth.com, we have our different plans. This is the starter plan, right? The starter plan includes access to this AI bot builder, includes access to BotSpot.trade. It also comes, if you buy this thing, you also get pre-recorded classes that explain to you how to do this stuff. You get weekly workshops. This is basically it. You get access to our community. You get 5 pre-made algorithms. I think we're going to actually increase that soon. And then if you need some help with the setup and installation, you can pay $500. We'll get on the phone with you, make sure that we help you out. You'll have time with me. You'll have time with one of our developers. And you'll have a bunch of time with one of our salespeople or customer service people that can walk you through really in detail how to use all this stuff. Okay, so that's a starter plan, optional $500 as well if you guys want to do that. We also have the pro plan. It's $39.98 up front, and then $200 a month afterwards. But this one is going to give you access to all of our live sessions. Right, we have our live algo building sessions that happen every Tuesday. So if you have any specific bots you want to build, if you have anything complicated you want to build, we could just make that for you on Tuesdays. For example, futures bots, that's one thing we're going to be doing. We're going to be working on also probably a copy trading bot in the future as well. These are some of the things that they bring up. But basically, we run a class every Tuesday where we're using this AI builder together. And not only are we using it, but we're improving on every week. So if there's stuff that you want to have built or added to this thing, join our pro plan. You know, we can make it so that you can build whatever bots you want with the craziest possibilities. We're also going to be doing live classes. Like I said, in March, we're going to be running a live class specifically on this, on how to use AI to build bots. We're going to get really in depth. This is a 45-minute thing. We're going to get really, really deep in this class. You also get an hour a month of developer time if you need to get on a phone and kind of go over things with someone else live. And we give you over 30 pre-made algorithms. We have a whole library of these things that we're developing. It's a huge list of different algorithms that can do everything from options trading to whatever. That's part of our pro plan. And then we also have our all access plan, which is $99.98, and then $400 a month afterwards. And this is basically if you want us to just build stuff for you, right? If you wanted to, instead of going in here and building your own bots or whatever, if you wanted us to just build it for you, we could do that for you. That's part of our all access plan. Okay, so those are all the things that we have available here. Again, if you sign up to any one of those, right? If you sign up to starter plan through a website, if you sign up to the pro plan through a website, in the next 10 minutes or so, as soon as we get off this call, I'll give you guys an extra 10 or 15 minutes. We're going to check the timestamps of when you guys registered, and we're going to give you guys double the amount of credits. All right. Cool. Where do you sign up? Go to BotSpot.trade. Okay, that's a good question. This is how you do it. Go to BotSpot.trade to sign up. Okay. BotSpot.trade. I'm going to share this with you guys here in YouTube as well. There you go, BotSpot.trade. Go to BotSpot.trade. Click on create a strategy using AI. There'll be a nice little explainer here, all the things that you get with this, and then click start your free trial and simply fill in your credit card information, click start trial, and you'll get access. All right. Very cool. And again, it's 30 days free. You guys have nothing to lose. All right. If you don't like it, cancel. Right. But I do think you guys will really like this. We've been getting some pretty crazy demand for this. Honestly, some of our past users, people that have been with us for a while, and they've been part of all of our new kind of things that we built. I have never in my life seen demand like this for a product that we've built. So I can guarantee you guys are going to be very happy with the result. Also, if you guys do sign up, we're going to get on a call with you guys as well, and we will actually walk you through it. So let's say you sign up right now. If you need some help with this, or if you want to walk through this, you can actually book a call. Let me show you where to do that. You go to our website at the top here under more, book a call. Okay, and I'll share this link with you too. You guys can get on a call, and this if you just want some questions answered before you sign up or something like that, or B, and what a lot of people use this for is if you just want help using the product, right? If you're going through this and you're like, oh, it's not working for me, or I need some help with this, or you want to figure out how to launch the thing, or anything that's complicated to you, we have a call option for you here. You can jump on the call, and we'll help you sort that out. And because this is a new product, I will be attending these things personally as well. So if you want me to be on this call, I will go on this call with you, and we'll make sure that this thing is working properly. It's a new product. I care very much about this. So if you guys want to have one-on-one time with me, I'm more than happy to do that, to make sure that you got exactly what you want out of this. All right. Cool. Awesome. Any other questions, guys? You guys have had some good ones. Okay. Well, this was very fun. I love going through this. Literally every week, this thing keeps getting smarter and smarter. Literally, what we're doing now is every Tuesday we decided to add a new capability to the AI. So we're going to be adding, like I said, futures. We're going to be adding that very shortly. We also want to add forex trading to it very shortly as well. We're constantly improving this thing to make it smarter, and so it can understand you really on the first shot is what we're aiming to do. So a question here, Amos asks, hi, are there any methods of retraining and continuous training for the bot? That is a good question. I think it would be interesting for you to actually give that to the AI bot builder. You can probably tell it to do that, right? So you can tell it something along the lines of build me a bot that continuously retrains based off of what happens in the market. It could produce something for you. I'd actually be very interested to see what happens when you give that query to the AI bot builder, because I think it could actually build you something like that. You could use AI to build an AI bot. You know what I mean? Very meta. But I'd be interested to see how that query goes. So if you end up doing that, let me know, and let me know how it goes. So I'd be very interested to see how you're able to build that out. Okay, sure. Awesome. Cool. Yeah, guys, check it out. Sign up, free trial. Let me know how it goes for you. It is a 30-day free trial. You have literally nothing to lose. Go in there, play around with it. If you have any specific bots you have in mind, run it. If you guys need some help with it, we have a book a call option that you can get on. We can help you out with that. This is a brand new product, so we're spending a lot of time with all of our users that sign up. So if you have something specific in mind, I'd be more than happy to get on a call with you and even go over that, because we want to make this thing super, super, super smart. Pretty soon, honestly, even at this point, I'm starting to think, why would anyone trade manually? You know what I mean? Like you could seriously, you could build a bot that can do whatever the heck you want for you automatically. Why would you choose to trade trade manually? I don't know. But yeah, check it out. Free trial. If you sign up, we're about to end this webinar. I'll give you guys another 10, 15 minutes after this webinar to go get your credit cards and do that sort of thing, if you are listening to me. After that, the window closes. And if you signed up within that window, like I said, we're going to give you double the AI credits so that you guys can, for the life of your account, double the AI credits, no matter what you sign up for, whether you sign up for the starter plan or pro plan or whatever else. Okay. All right, guys. This has been very fun. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. I know I will. I've been having a field day with this. I've been loving creating bots with this. It's been so much fun. So I'm definitely having a great week and all that. I hope you guys have a great night as well. Thank you very much for attending, and I will see you guys hopefully in one of our calls or building up this community and on the community or whatever. I'll see you guys around, and I hope you have a great night. Thank you.